Well, Canada's federal government celebrated the country's Mental Health Week, announcing new funds to support mental health initiatives for farmers. Real Ag Radio and RealAgriculture.com's Lyndsey Smith joins us now with more details. Lyndsey, thank you so much for being here. So, a little background on this. How much money did the government announce that they're putting towards the cause?
Well, hello, Susanna. Thanks for having me. Yes, the federal government announced $1.08 million will be going to the Canadian Centre for Agricultural Well-Being for them to launch 5 different initiatives within their organization.
Yeah, let's talk about some of these initiatives. Where is the money? How is the money going to be dispersed?
So it's pretty widespread. The goal of the Canadian Centre for Agricultural Wellbeing is a national organization, and so the focus really is going to be on building some supports for mental health literacy education for agriculture educators. They're also going to develop a mental health toolkit to support the sector in case of crisis and catastrophic events, which is something we really haven't seen necessarily in agriculture to date. They're also going to work to share and expand national farm mental health resources and programming. And one real highlight, I think, that many people have been asking for within agriculture and looking for is that the organization will also work to develop Canada's first evidence-based agriculture literacy training program with rural physicians. So this is a key part, of course, of mental wellness and mental health, is making sure that our care providers, our doctors, our nurses, are aware of the challenges of farming and what specific mental health challenges farmers may face, perhaps more so than the rest of the population.
Lyndsey, overall, what is the response to the funds? How are people reacting?
Well, so this is definitely something that, we've seen over the past few years really gain momentum here in Canada. Just, this organization itself is actually only a few years old. As an industry, the agriculture industry has really, in the last, let's say, 5 to 6 years, put a lot of effort and, of course, the funding follows to support mental health initiatives for the industry, specifically for the agriculture industry. So, of course, people are excited to see this, and we're excited to see where these initiatives end up and the impact that they'll have on the Canadian industry.
Lyndsey, is DoMore.ag, is that part of this?
So that's separate from this, but that's actually another organization, the Do More Agriculture Foundation. That's also an organization that really popped up in the last few years. They are also a national not-for-profit, and they provide a lot of supports and support a phone line that is supported by, yes, mental health professionals, but those that have actual sort of on-the-ground experience what farming is like and what the demands are, and really have that grounded knowledge in, the unique things that farmers may face with their mental health challenges.
Absolutely. Always great to hear from somebody who knows what they're experiencing. Lyndsey, thank you so much, as always, for joining us. Appreciate all that information. Lyndsey Smith, Real Ag Radio, RealAgriculture.com. Again, we appreciate them joining us. This Real Ag Radio update, by the way, brought to you by Economics. And you can go to nutrient-economics.com for the latest crop nutrition research and information. And you want to catch Lyndsey, Sean, and their entire team. Real Ag Radio airs 4:30 p.m. Eastern weekdays on Rural Radio Channel 147. That's on Sirius XM.